Are we rolling now?
Jared Freid
You missed my point about Marcelo. Should have been the caddy and Happy Gilmore too.
Here's the deal with Jared Freid is he's so funny and he has so much to say that if we don't just start rolling, we're going to miss half of it.
This ain't an act.
Jared came in
This
with
is me all the time.
A hot Happy Gilmore take. Did you want to put that on wax or do you want me to?
The reason we are going to revolt, it is the picture of income inequality in this country. You're going to see me in my sarong and my battle club running through 6th Avenue going, Marcelo should have been the caddy! Up-and-coming comedian should have had bigger roles in the movie! Like, here's the thing. You didn't need Travis Kelce to do mediocre acting to make sure people go see it. We were going to see it.
I know. You were a D lineman. This is what is this where we talk about Needham Framingham? Because was it Framingham where you got a touchdown?
I intercepted a ball and ran it back 14 yards for a touchdown.
All 14 of them.
As a D lineman.
Incredible
Defensive tackle.
Yeah, incredible
Not an
stuff.
end. Inside defensive tackle.
And so then I assume your team gave you a nickname?
No. I gave myself a nickname.
Great.
We won 14-7.
Okay.
So we're Needham Rockets, Framingham Flyers, under the lights. And
in Framingham?
In Framingham.
So at Bowditch?
Yeah.
You were playing at Bowditch Field?
Under the lights. It was like one of the few Bay State Carry Division people that had teams that had lights at the time. Needham, I think, has lights now. We didn't have a very good
football team, but we did have lights.
Don't take this away from me.
Yeah, sorry.
So
we were stacked that year, if I recall correctly.
Framingham was stacked. And I played football my whole life. I played since I was 8 years old, Pop Warner, and I think it's a big part of my life. I took a couple of years off when I was younger in Pop Warner, then I came back to it, which isn't very like me. I'm usually one to just stick it through. But I was like, it was more a part of my life than I would have ever really thought about until now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think people would say that about me. But it was more a part of my life. Like, I don't think if they were like, oh, Jared, that guy played football his whole life.
Right.
I wouldn't say that. I'd feel embarrassed to say that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm not a fucking...
Like, don't make me show you.
Right.
I wasn't great at it.
Right. I was like...
did it.
I did. Well, I played D-line my whole life, too. So I played one position the whole time I did it. So by the time high school came, I was, like, playing... that's what I do. That's what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And... I was okay. I thought I was okay. And then I was a junior in high school. We're playing Framingham. Quarterback does a waggle.
What year is this?
This is 2000. This is the embarrassing part. Anytime I tell the story, it is like Al Bundy talking about his 10 touchdowns.
I'm just trying to place for myself if I danced at this football game.
You might have 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
We were
weird.
in the
That's
same
weird
place.
Now. That's weird now.
This is like Back to the Future.
I don't like this now.
This
I
is
actually
crazy.
feel uncomfortable with this. 2002,
No, I graduated in 03, so I was a junior in 2002.
And I was a freshman in 2001.
2001.
I was so wait, what month was it?
So hold on. If I graduated in 2003, and then my first year of college was 2003, it would have been 2022 would have been my senior year. So it was 2021.
That wouldn't have been 2021. I wish it was
2020. 2001. It was 2001. I'm sorry.
It was just last year.
It was just last year. I was just chilling.
It feels like maybe it would have been 2001 or 2000.
No, 2001. I was a junior.
Then that was my freshman year, and I would have been on the dance team, and I would have been dancing at the Framingham High football game my pom-poms.
You were the one crying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
going, no, he's gonna run it back all 14 yards.
Well, I'm winning the big one.
Don't let the big guy score a touchdown.
That's right.
He's a lineman.
How could you have this happen?
For Christ's sakes.
QB does a waggle. He goes from they snap the ball. I'm on the right side, and then they snap the ball, and he pulls out his left.
Hot sports talk. I love this.
Right, and then I shimmy down the line. I see him going left. I'm like, forget the pursuit. I got to pursue angles now because I'm thinking I'm going to meet him when he starts running. So I start going right, my right. As I shimmy, he goes back with the ball to throw it to the fullback who's behind me. I reach up out of the sky. I pull it down, rumble, stumble. I turn to the crowd, big fist pump, and then I sprint to the sidelines, do no dance, do nothing other than the fist bump. Needham goes on to win 14-7. Now, this happened before halftime. I'll never forget
Which is when I performed.
You're performing. So you're out in the field dancing.
To the band. Just trying to make it work.
So two future celebrities.
That's right. Me on the kick line.
Yeah.
And you running a, look at that.
So then I go into I'll never forget it. We go into the locker room, and it's like, we're up 14-7. Everyone's like, yeah, you know, going crazy. And I remember there's two guys that are seniors that are like twins. And I remember like in my mind, I'm like, well, let me go back a little bit.
Please.
Because we got caught up in your dance
dancing.
moves.
It was my fault.
I'm
so
sorry.
I was pretty hot. So.
I came off the field. I go, hey, guys, you see that hot chick dancing?
In her turtleneck?
So I come off to the sidelines. My two friends who they didn't play as much as me. I go, did you see that? I was like, yeah, look at me. I fucking scored. And they look at me. They go, oh, was that you? We thought that was Mulligan.
Excuse me?
Ben Mulligan, who we called Mully.
Yeah.
He goes, we thought that was Mully's touchdown. And I go, and they're like fucking with me. They're like not giving me my moment. And I'm like, you guys are fucking pieces of shit. He's like, no, we saw Mully's touchdown. Pretty good touchdown by him. And I'm like, you dickheads, I'm so mad.
Yeah.
We go to the locker room. Again, like, it's one of those things where you're like, thank God, these are still my friends to this day, so it's funny.
Surprising to me.
Still giving me shit.
Yeah.
So, as they should, I would do the same thing to them.
Sure.
We go off to the halftime comes, we go in the locker room. These twins who are older, I've played football with them my whole life. They're going, Jared Freid scored? Are you kidding me? They're like talking about it as if like the Make-A-Wish kids scored. They're like, Jared? He scored? Freid? It was like reading YouTube comments, noticing something that you never noticed. It was like so honest of like, of all the people, of anyone to score. I'm like, I start on this fucking team. What are you talking about?
Day.
I've been playing with you since I've been 8 years old. Like the idea, and I'm like, I'm getting chills as I tell this because I'm like, I was so annoyed. I'm like, have I misremembered my whole existence?
Are you gaslighting me?
Right. Am I being told that I was like this slob, loser, unathletic kid? They're like, Jared, of all the people who would have scored. Can you believe it? And then like one of them was like, I've never even intercepted a ball for a touchdown, and I'm the best. And you're like, oh my God. And I was like, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. Now I got to hear how everyone really thinks about me.
Right.
So
instead of them celebrating how great I am, you have your friends pretending it was somebody else, and the people who do know that it was you are in complete disbelief because of how untalented they perceived you to be.
Right.
Yikes.
Thank you for spelling it
Fucking
out.
Yikes.
More horrifying than I've ever
Horrible.
thought. So then the game ends, and I remember I started calling myself TD Freid.
It hurts me to hear you say the phrase I started calling myself.
I started calling myself TD Freid to fuck with my friends who wouldn't acknowledge that I scored. I would call myself TD Freid any chance I got, to the point where I called myself it so much that a year goes by. We had this math teacher who I was in one class and my friends were in another, the ones that wouldn't give me the thing.
Because they were dumb and you were smart?
Right. I'm an AP and they're in,
I was the same.
regular. So, no, it's probably the other way around. I went to Penn State. They went to, like, Bowdoin. So they go, the teacher at one point, I guess I was calling myself TD Freid so much that I came up in their class and they go, yeah, Jared Freid. And he goes, TD? And they were so mad.
That's so funny.
That it got like a year later, a teacher that has nothing to do.
I know TD.
I know TD.
Oh, yeah. Remember in that game in Framingham?
Yeah. Scored the winning touchdown.
Crazy. Jared Freid, thank you so much for being here for 6 hours of this podcast.
A pleasure.
We will edit it down to only the parts where we are both thin and hilarious.
If we are not thin and hilarious, I will literally go crazy. No, this was fantastic.
Always good to see you.
I'm a huge fan of you, and thank you so much for having me on the show.
Huge fan of you as well. Thank you for being here.
Even if you just started following me today on Instagram.
It's not true. I have been. I just got nervous.
Fucking freak
I
out.
would never mute you.
Okay, good.